Welcome back to another episode
iced
of
black coffee. That's wild. I've never.
the authentic podcast.
That's crazy. Iced black. I'm gonna try that actually. Do you guys have ice in that fridge or freezer back there?
Or me. But cold brews are it's mixed with water, I think, or mixed.
Oh,
with,
it's different.
So they steep it overnight. I think it's like 18 hours.
Yeah.
It's a heavy concentrated like coffee, and then they put cold brew, a little bit of water in it.
Yeah.
So you get that.
Dang.
Because it's like it's.
Y'all are real coffee drinkers. Y'all know the process and all that. I'm not throwing away my shot. Oh, there's a company credit card. Don't let Sammy see me drop it on the floor.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Authentic Podcast. Today we're just gonna kind of chop it up. It's,
Yeah. No real game plan. No real subject matter. We're just here to entertain and to chop it up, like you said.
Chop it up. Talk. Burnout. I'll go for it.
Nope, I didn't have anything.
Kind of where I wanted to start was just with the Spurs, man, with 11 straight. How do you feel about it?
I'm upset.
11
bro.
straight. San Antonio Spurs have won 11 straight. We're gonna have to go back and watch one of those first episodes where we made a prediction.
Yeah.
But one of the best coaches ever, Phil Jackson, said, in order for a real team to be a contender, they have to hit 40 wins before they hit 20 losses. That's the 40-20 rule.
Which the Spurs have done.
The Spurs have done, OKC has done it, and the Detroit Pistons have done it.
It was a wild game last night. Did you see Jokic almost beat up?
Yeah, I did.
I've never seen Jokic get like.
Yeah.
Well, no, he got angry that one time when he checked one of the Morris twins. But
Lou Dort. I mean, that was kind of. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
He tripped him for sure.
Yeah, and I think it was Jalen Williams like got up on his face and then.
Yeah, J-Dub.
Uh,
No, it was
the Nuggets and the
Nuggets
Thunder.
and Thunder, yeah. And Lou Dort like tripped. He like hip checks but puts his foot out on Jokic, and Jokic fell and rolled and everything. Like it was pretty.
And the Serbian in him came out real quick.
Yeah.
Bro. I was like, hey, that's not somebody I want to fight like at all.
Anybody that races horses, like they're in that field of
And enjoys it. You know
yeah,
what I
like
mean?
I'm
more than
not
what he
trying
gets
to-
paid to do.
I'm not trying to fight with
all.
you, buddy.
Oh. Man, that screenshot of his face is gonna haunt me forever, bro.
Yeah,
nuts.
it's like a smile, but like with anger.
Yeah, bro, like
Almost.
real psychotic.
It was.
Nuts.
Yeah.
You looking at
Yeah.
it? Yeah, that, bro.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Eric just pulled it up.
It's nuts. Spurs though.
Spurs.
11 wins straight. Next game is in New York against the Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it. I want a dub, so I'm gonna just say 12 straight. I gotta tip my hat. To the best team.
Are
in
we
the West.
back?
I ain't even mad. Oh, they're back.
They're back.
But I listen to a lot of sports radio, and I think that the biggest debate now, everybody recognizes, like, all right, the Spurs are real. You know what I'm saying? You win 4 straight, it's like, dang, that's a good team.
Yeah.
You win, 8 straight, and it's like, hey, yo, this is a street. These cats are on fire. You win 10, 11 straight, it's like, all right, we got to start talking about, who's really, the best team in the West. And I think it's undoubtedly the Spurs.
I love how deep they are too, bro. Like when you look at the starting lineup, you have obviously Wemby, you have Fox, you have Castle, you have whether it's Harrison Barnes that's starting or Devin Vassell, you have Dylan Harper, you have what's his name, Luke Cornett coming off the bench for Wemby. Yeah, we just got Plumlee.
Mason Plumlee to a 10-day.
Yeah. No, he just signed for the rest of the year.
Oh, he signed for the rest of the year?
Yeah, Mason Plumlee's coming off the bench now,
It's
too.
a big body presence to throw at people in the paint.
We have a squad. I think it's going to be interesting. I wonder how much Jeremy Sohan plays for the Knicks.
Against the Spurs.
Yeah, against the Spurs.
That's big.
And as much as I liked him. I liked him a lot. You're not a Spur anymore, dog, and I hope you have a terrible game.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never paid attention too much to his game. I think he was a lottery pick, was he not?
Yeah, he was.
Right.
And
he's got to be good.
his game dropped like completely with when Mitch took over. and after this draft, because we got a lot of players.
Yeah. Carter Bryant and Dylan Harper.
Carter Bryant, didn't even mention him. Stud, plays defense, starting to shoot in the corner. Like,
Yeah.
he's a really good player, bro. He's a stud. Stud.
I don't know about that.
We used to call, this is sidetrack, we used to call our students, when I was an instructor in Guam, studs, you know, students. That's what we used to call them. And then we got in trouble because apparently that's a bad name for,
Yeah, dude. In the LGBTQ community,
Yeah.
that's what you call like a lesbian that's like more masculine, calling them studs.
is it derogatory?
It can be.
Or do studs call themselves studs? This is ignorance, I don't know.
No, most studs call themselves studs, but it can be.
You want to keep this in the thought?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, I was like-
I genuinely don't know, so if I'm offending anybody, I really am sorry. But I'm curious, I wanna know.
Most studs they are kind of, they embrace that role of
Yeah.
being like a stud,
Yeah.
masculine, female.
Well, our leadership came down, and I guess they knew that, and so we had to stop calling our students studs. So,
I can't believe y'all did that to begin with.
yeah, where's the studs at? Oh, they're in, you know, whatever.
That sentence is wild.
Is it?
Yeah, brother.
Back then it would sound normal, now I'm like.
True. Yeah, true.
I'm picturing a real stud, you know?
Yeah. And you're also in a different country, so
No, we were in Guam.
that's not a different country.
No, that's a U.S.
We
territory.
can definitely take this part of the podcast.
Yeah, Guam and Puerto Rico, those are U.S. territories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Haven't seen a map in a while.
Guam's,
You can really even see one.
yeah, I don't think you can see it on a map. You have to zoom in.
You can't even see it on a map.
You would see
No,
just
like on a-
ocean, he would be
in the
so
ocean.
you zoomed in.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think
You look it up
it's a
real
bad
quick.
location to- Guam?
Yeah, look up Guam.
I wish it would have still had that. Remember Google Earth?
Yeah. And it's
Google Earth was undefeated, dude.
back in the river.
Isn't that still a thing?
It's still a thing, but like back then it was like its own thing.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was like a trend to just look up stuff on Google Earth. I'm just gonna type Guam.
Yeah, Guam.
I think now it's like.
Now zoom out.
Alright. There's no way.
Yeah, keep zooming out.
Bro, there's nothing over, bro. If
No, it's the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
right next to the Philippine Sea. Huh?
Yeah, right on the Marianas Trench.
Sure.
You don't know what
I
that
see
is?
the Mariana Islands.
Yeah, it's like right on the Marianas Trench.
Northern Mariana. I'm gonna zoom in and see if people live here.
It was part of the Mariana Islands. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see them.
I know that.
Okay.
But you know how you can see, I'm on maps, so you can see like the roads and all that.
Yeah,
right?
people live there. You could just ask me.
On the Mariana Island?
Yeah,
Look, go north.
Yeah, Saipan. Yes, Tinian.
Okay, relax, Dwayne Johnson. You know all the names of the islands.
I lived in Guam. It's the Marianas Islands.
I don't see no roads, no nothing. It could just be my map.
No, there's a good video. Shout out to Yes Theory. They did a video where they just there is one island that has like one person living on it, and they just did a video where they explored it with him, which is pretty cool.
One person?
Yeah, I think it's one person.
Dang.
Yeah. So shout out to Yes Theory for going out there and
What's the economy
exploring.
like if you're one person on an island? Like,
I would think that class. Well, I think it classifies as probably no economy.
where does he get his groceries from? The grocery store that he works at?
I don't know. That's a good question. In Guam, though, we get them from Payless.
You did tell me that.
Yeah.
Because that's a shoe store.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is here. Over there, it's called Payless.
That's for your groceries.
And you no, and this was the same joke that we said when the first time I told you. No, you don't pay less. You pay more
Oh, that's right.
because the prices are absolutely outrageous.
yeah. Inflation, darn those tariffs.
Yeah. There was something I wanted to talk about, and it crossed my mind, and then I just forgot again.
It'll come back to you. Dang.
Try again? No. But Hamilton, we were just talking about Hamilton. We're all over the
We
place
were.
on this podcast, man, and that's okay. If
like
you're,
it that way.
Yeah, if you're not a Hamilton fan, Justin wasn't either, and then he finally ended up watching it. And what do you think?
I have nothing to say. I have nothing but good things to say, should I say, about Hamilton. I think it's, let me move this real quick. I think that it's informative is the word I'm looking for. Like, I didn't really think about it until watching it. Alexander Hamilton is really one of the founding fathers that they don't like teach on too much. Like they talk about him, but they don't really go into too much detail. You know, you get a lot of George Washington, you get a lot of Ben Franklin, you get a lot of Thomas Jefferson, you get a lot of Thomas Edison, but they kind of skip over Alexander Hamilton
He's the right-hand man.
And he is. We're outgunned, outmanned.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna chill because we'll turn to a concert. But yeah, man. Aside from the fact that it's like musically way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Even though it came out, somewhat, 2016?
I think it was something like that.
Something like that, 2016. So it's been out for a minute. But to take a musical and turn it into a music lesson, but also make it
educational,
fun, educational.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out Lin-Manuel Miranda because that's top tier.
It's a masterpiece. It's artwork
from beginning to end.
Yeah. Lin-Manuel Miranda absolutely did a phenomenal job. They even, when President Obama was in the White House, they even performed it for him.
In the White House?
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. And then I got to see it live in London, which was the coolest thing ever. Went for my birthday, and that was cool. And it was so funny because, like, some of the parts that they laugh at in the Disney one, right?
Yeah.
The English, or in America, they would laugh at different parts in the London one. Yeah.
Because it's a different point of view.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, I actually never thought about that.
It's the Londoners or the English point of view, which was Londoners. I think Londoners is right.
No, it's not.
If you're from London,
you're just English. You're not a Londoner.
Okay, so why are we San Antonians?
I don't know. That's just the name that they gave us, but they're not Londoners.
If you're from London, are you a Londoner?
Here we go. Let's find out.
You are,
what?
Right?
Primarily, people from London are primarily called Londoners.
Hey, buddy. I know you don't travel or anything, but
I sure don't. It's showing. I don't know what Guam is. I don't know what London people are called.
Shout out to Eric for the quick. Oh, that was so quick. He was like, they are. They're
Dang,
called
that's wow, Londoners. All right.
But yeah, man. So they're coming here at the Majestic Theater, right?
August.
In August, and so
August 14th or something like that. Very much looking.
we have to go.
Definitely.
And I'm also going. Excuse me. In July.
Yeah.
In New York on Broadway.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I think it's cheaper. I don't know how.
Really?
But I think they have it there year round, which is why.
I'll book y'all's room for discount.
Like so.
Hilton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mad discounts, bro. Anytime y'all travel, let me know.
I'm gonna take you up on that.
For sure, though. $40 a night type stuff.
Oh damn.
Well, in New York, in San Antonio, you can get some for it.
Might be a little more.
Yeah, it might be a little more in New York.
What else happened? That's crazy. We talked at the beginning of this podcast. I don't know if we're gonna cut it or not, but we talked about the.
I don't think we should. I think we should talk about it.
Yeah. So the U. Oh, you know what? This is what I was gonna talk about, and I was gonna ask you, whenever you see things like that. So the U.S. something was bombed in Bahrain. It was the U.S.
Was it a naval base?
U.S. naval something.
Or it was near a Navy base. I think they were going for the Navy base. I think they missed by a little bit, but.
Real news, no bullshit. It was a Navy facility.
Naval facility, yeah.
Iran targets U.S. naval facility in Bahrain. So seeing stuff like this, and then the potential of like China and Russia being involved, potentially a whole world war is what people think of all the time, right? Especially in today's day with all the nuclear powers and whatnot. How do you feel about like situations like that when they pop up?
I have always tried to, how do I say this, and sound educated, but also be honest. I've tried to, I don't want to say stay out of it, but I've tried to switch my mindset because my mindset used to be, it doesn't affect me on a day-to-day basis. You know what I mean? So when I would see stuff, a lot of what you see, especially like when Russia and the Ukraine were going at it real bad, which I think they still are, but it's not as prevalent or like to the forefront. of what's going on in the news. It's just sad, man. And I would try to, scroll past stuff like that and not really do too much research or look into it. But I think the older I got, I realized that it's something that I need to kind of pay attention to. It might not affect my everyday life. I might still be able to wake up, go to work, make some money, go home, go to sleep. You know what I mean? But it's still important because it's affecting the world kind of as a whole. So I've tried to be more conscientious and pay more attention with this particular subject as far as Iran targeting the naval facility. You would know more about this than me. I saw the U.S. Department of War is active on Twitter, and they posted a video, and they used one of rest in peace XXX Tentacion, and they used one of his songs. It was almost like a hype video, but it was like
No, they do post hype videos, like
right, and it was basically like daring, like don't start a war with us, like you won't win. You know what I mean? Like it was almost like they were not egging it on, but they were kind of like boasting, being kind of like braggadocious about it.
Yeah,
they were like don't start a war with us.
Yeah.
So I think it's ironic that we are experiencing this a few days after they posted that. Donald Trump has been.
Yeah, I bet about those Twitter posts because he's posting like crazy stuff.
Is he?
Like he's posted was it Obama, Michelle Obama?
Yeah.
Like as gorillas.
Oh yeah. We touched on that. Me and Sammy talked about it. Yeah. Me and Sammy talked about that last week.
Yeah.
He's also been he doesn't hold back. I don't agree with the 95% of the stuff that he says, but I do consider myself to be very patriotic. So when he kind of brags about America, strongest military force in the world, like don't mess with us. Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah. I agree. Yeah, that's why I said 95% of it.
I'll look it up after, but there's a clip, I think it's like on MSNBC when they're doing they're talking about having callers call in about what's going on in America. And this guy calls in under another name, which used to be a name that Trump would use back in the day to call in the radio stations.
Really?
It's just like Trump, exactly how he talks, and he's like answering MSNBC and trying to give Trump a positive feedback.
Really?
You can tell it's Trump. I'll look it up in a bit.
Nah, that's hilarious. But yeah, man, I'm trying to pay more attention. And be more aware of what's going on.
Yeah, I think if something happened, right, like we are so prepared as a country and we have things that are in place to protect us in different locations, and we also have a bunch of offensive weapons, and I think I know we're the strongest military, and I'm not really worried about anything. I know that if something big does happen, there's going to be a lot of casualties regardless. But I'm not worried about us coming out on the other side with a loss, if that makes sense. But also, the bunch of casualties is something that I would love to avoid with peace.
Absolutely.
That would be awesome. But man, whenever something like this happens, I don't know if it was because of my time in the military, but I've had like nightmares multiple times, and it's always like something similar. Like I'm on the top of a building, and like I'm either in New York or downtown San Antonio or Afghanistan or just random places, but I'm always at the top of a building, and sometimes I have people with me or I'm by myself, but it's like I get to the top and then you remember Nuketown on Call of Duty?
Absolutely.
And at the end where the nuke drops and then everything just kind of blows away and disintegrates?
Yeah.
That's how my dream ends. And it's like I'm on top of the building and you see it coming.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's almost it's a scary dream, right? Because I always end up waking up or whatever it is, but it's also like very peaceful. It's scary but very peaceful. Peaceful knowing that and maybe it's peaceful now. Back then it wasn't so peaceful. Maybe it's peaceful now because I'm in my faith,
Yeah.
And I think about it less because I'm in my faith.
Yeah, that makes sense.
no one else is really in control. Like it's already all written. He's got it
Yeah.
under control. So that's where I'm kind of more content now. But I used to worry about it a lot. I used to have high anxiety. I used to think about it nonstop. And I think it's important to be educated, but also important not to create fears that don't exist yet.
Oh, very true.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and that's what anxiety does.
Yeah.
So whenever we do have those fears or something, I don't know, looks kind of sketchy or something like this happens in Bahrain, pray about it and give it to him, put it in God's hands and know that we're going to be all right. And
Yeah.
yeah, everything's on his timing. But yeah, those dreams are something that I thought of on the way over here. When I saw that video, I was like, dang, like it took me back to one of those dreams.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know if I was the only one that kind of felt that or had those, or not those specific ones, but had those fears, I guess.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah.
I think that just to touch on something you said kind of at the start of your statement, like the idea of like casualties is what really kind of like shakes me.
Yeah.
I don't know the strength of every missile or every bomb. I'm sure there's different
Oh yeah.
levels, you know what I mean? But something like that, looked like it did some damage. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I mean, that was
And-
very, very.
Ever feel desensitized to like videos you'll see online?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
100%. It's almost like you scroll, you see it, and you're like, nah. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Like,
that thought process itself is insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Life being ruined, that's a whole other side. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Dude, we could do like a whole episode on the desensitization.
Someone talked
You know
about
what I mean?
that. About didn't you bring it up about someone deleted their social media? Excuse me. Oh man. Someone deleted their social media because they saw a video of someone making it to the top of Mount Everest. Did y'all see that?
Huh? No.
No. It was a famous person. A famous person deleted their social media. I think it's the guy that plays in the Avengers. He plays
Which one? I know all the Avengers.
he plays the guy in space.
Chris Pratt?
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
Okay.
I think it might have been Chris Pratt.
Guy in space. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Chris Pratt. Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, Guardians of the
that's
Galaxy.
Chris Pratt. He's a
I think it was
super
him,
Christian too.
but maybe it was someone else. It's on YouTube or Instagram. But basically, they saw a video of a guy that posted it. He got to the top of Mount Everest,
Yeah.
and he was like watching the video, and he was like, "Why am I watching this right now?" This guy put in years and years and years of work to climb Mount Everest. He literally climbed over dead bodies. Yeah, to get to reach the summit of Mount Everest. And I get to see all of this for free while I'm laying in bed. I didn't put in any work. Like he was annoyed at the situation that he could even see the top of Mount Everest. And he ended up like deleting all social media but yeah, that desensitization, everything's on social media now.
Yeah.
You know, the top of Mount Everest, which is something that you should only be able to see if you climb it. People being bombed and this and that, like everything is on social media. Which I also think is odd. Like who told that person to record in that moment, you know?
Well, I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like that person was recording for their own, like, man, I did it. You know what I mean? You talking about the Mount Everest person?
No,
Oh,
this
what are you
one.
talking about?
This
Oh,
person
yeah,
tried.
that? I don't know. That's, yeah. Yeah, it's nuts.
Maybe they heard something, maybe like, like they're just driving and recording?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I see what you're saying.
Because
Yeah.
they're pointing directly at one.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, I want to do a conspiracy theory night. I just saw it on Instagram, and maybe me, you, and like, I don't know, 5 others.
Okay.
And we all come over to the house. Well,
Everything. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
yeah.
Oh, and then do we talk about like
No, we don't talk about it. We each create a PowerPoint about a conspiracy theory that we want to dive into.
Dope.
And then we give a PowerPoint based on our
That's pretty
conspiracy
fun. That's
theory.
pretty tight.
That would be pretty fun, right?
I like that. Do you
Yeah.
have any?
Bro, the Denver airport.
The Denver airport is a crazy one, bro.
What is? I don't know. What
It's a 4-part series on YouTube, but there's so many things. initial airport or the initial roads were what are they called?
Runways?
Runways. The initial runways that the
tarmac.
planes land on were in the shape of a swastika, and then they were demolished, or not demolished. They were just built over, and there was also an airport that they had to demolish, but they didn't demolish it. They just built over it, and so all the tunnels are still underneath it. And then the paintings in it were all about like genocide and like all this weird stuff.
Yeah, it's not just that. Like, there's so much.
The paintings in the airport?
Yeah, you gotta watch the video, bro. It's a conspiracy theory.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds nuts.
There's
Mine
like-
would be the Mandela effect. I don't think that's a conspiracy theory, but it's ever since I found out about it, it's been messing with me.
That's when you
Big
remember
time.
something that never happened?
That never happened, bro.
Kind
I
of like,
saw one yesterday.
Isn't there one that like Shaq was Shazam?
Bro, yes. And
Yeah.
a lot of people remember it as being the comedian Sinbad.
Yeah,
Sinbad was never in that movie.
yeah.
Never did a movie like that. But for me as a kid,
Yeah.
for some reason,
Same,
I
same.
have vivid memories
Yeah.
of seeing it.
Yeah,
And I have no idea. It's messing with me now. Like, I have no idea why.
Yeah.
The dash in Kit Kat,
yeah,
not there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
34
what's that-
years old, and
what's the
there's
other one?
always been a dash
The
in
monocle
Kit Kat.
in the eye of the Monopoly guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many.
Yeah, the
man.
Sinbad one though.
Is from Shazam? Or
Yeah.
Kazam? Is it
Because
Kazam or Shazam? I don't know.
I don't know either, but the fact that we can't remember means it's probably not a conspiracy
That
theory.
everybody thought was a movie. I think it was Shazam, and it wasn't a movie.
Yeah, Shazam with Shaq, right?
Wait, that's not a movie? Nah, you're messing with me.
There's something out there.
So it's not just, let's see.
Kazam.
No, that's a movie. You're not gonna tell me that's not a movie. I'll throw this coffee.
No, there's one that
I was
like,
like, there's that. It's a movie for sure.
I thought it was Shaq, where Shaq was the
The Genie.
The Genie.
And it's like a basketball movie.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
yeah.
Is it Shazam or Kazam?
But you're saying people thought it was
Sinbad. There's a very large group of people that
Yeah.
vividly remember it being him. Yeah. There's one about Fruit Loops. The logo in Fruit Loops, the O's, are they
Oh,
just
yeah.
letters or are they Fruit Loops?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, pictures of it, like,
pictures of Sinbad, right? Dude.
not tripping.
Yes,
that.
bro. That's crazy to me.
And but it's not a
Because
thing.
no,
Let me see
it's
it.
not, dude.
So this is side by side.
Well, when you put them side by side,
Oh, it's
you can
Kazam
tell.
and Shazam. Yeah, Kazam and Shazam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
which
this one was the real one. Shaq was the real one.
Yeah.
I think Shaq was the real one.
I remember the one with Shaq.
See, but I remember the one with Sinbad, bro.
No, I remember the one with Sinbad too.
See,
But what I'm saying is-
but
So one of them's not real?
yes, the one with Sinbad apparently is not real.
No, I remember him. I remember him literally with that hat.
You're bro. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, it's like-
That's the
Can't-
point.
yeah.
That's the point of the Mandela effect.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
The logo for Fruit of the Looms, the underwear. Do y'all remember the cornucopia?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Apparently, no, you don't, because it wasn't there.
There's a lot.
Yeah, bro. There's ever since I found out.
Is the
about it.
Mandela effect? Is it
I don't know if it's a conspiracy
Conspiracy?
theory or if it's just I don't know the word for it, but it's something along those lines that
Yeah.
kind of messes with you.
I think one of the biggest ones too is 9/11.
Oh, definitely.
9/11 is that's a
Man.
5-hour episode
And
alone.
it's 2026, 25 years and people still, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
are trying to debunk it and, coming up with new.
Speaking of 9/11, if you have not seen the movie Remember Me, it has Robert Pattinson in it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I definitely just ruined it for you.
Bro, the ending of that movie?
Yeah, I love it. So good.
How'd you ruin it?
I just ruined
You
it
didn't- no, you
because I
didn't.
compared it to 9/11, and now it's done.
But I honestly,
Yeah.
The-
watch it, I think you'll still have the same emotion.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because the craziest thing for me is I thought that was like a romance movie, like a.
Have you seen
drama.
it?
No.
Oh yeah, it's great. Great
But
movie.
I thought it was like a romance movie.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is.
even know it had anything to do with it.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, well, now I think you're lying. It's like, because that was a really weird time for you to bring it up.
Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't have anything to do with 9/11.
All right.
You got to watch it though with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Great movie. One of the best stories in a movie,
Yeah.
I guess, I would say top 3 for me, story-wise.
Yeah.
I'm not saying acting, I'm not saying this or that, which I
Just
thought
the
it was all
plot, the
good.
story.
But yeah, the story, whoever wrote that story, it is top 3 of all time. It is so good.
All right.
Speaking of being patriotic, you were talking about that. Shout out to the U.S. men's and women's
Hockey
team
teams. Let's go.
winning gold. That is huge.
First time in a while. I can't remember where they said, but it's been a minute.
I don't know if they've ever won gold together.
Oh, together? No, I
Yeah.
don't think that's ever been done.
Yeah,
No, that's
they
never
both
been
won gold. That is so awesome.
done. I would also like to shout out to figure skater, Alyssa Liu.
Yeah, yep,
Crazy.
yep.
Crazy
And
story.
everybody else that represented the United States and won gold, man. That is
Yeah.
so freaking awesome.
Amazing.
To be able to do that for your country. And yeah, dude, the picture of the kid, man, the hockey player that broke his tooth. What is his name?
Haven't seen it?
You haven't seen it?
No.
How?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Everybody says they want that hanging in their house.
Yeah,
It's like
Really?
it's a picture, yeah.
USA
It's gonna make me
hockey.
feel patriotic.
It'll make you feel like,
I hope so.
don't know, it just feels like he's just like smiling, his tooth's missing, like it's just a good picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If Eric can appreciate it as a photographer, I know it's a good picture.
dude, look at this.
Why you zoom in? Zoom out. What's up? Let me see the whole picture. Oh, okay. Oh, he's got his medal around his neck.
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah. He that game
Yeah.
took a hockey stick to the mouth and lost his tooth. It was on the ice and everything, gushing blood. Comes back, hits the game-winning goal.
Oh,
in
no
overtime.
way.
Yes, him.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
tough.
What's crazy
That's
is
gonna make a crazy documentary.
his name is Jack Hughes.
Oh, I know that name.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, from the news, everyone was talking about Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes.
Oh,
fits
yeah,
You know
okay.
what I mean? Yeah.
So from
But I didn't
that's
see-
his
I've
name,
never seen
Jack
the picture.
Hughes. The dream team, or not the dream team. That's the other. That's basketball.
Yeah.
The what are they called?
That miracle on ice.
The Miracle on Ice.
Miracle on Ice. Yeah.
The last player to get cut before they went and won gold.
No way. Don't say it was him.
His name was Jack Hughes.
Not him though.
Come on, bro. What do you mean?
He's not reborn.
It was.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know hockey like that. I've also never seen Miracle on Ice.
This dude said not him, right? No, he wasn't even a thought.
All right.
Now it's not even crazy because of Justin's ignorance on this. It's literally.
I don't know nothing about hockey. I know the LA Kings won the Stanley Cup a couple years ago.
Okay, think about this. LeBron James wins a championship in LA.
He did win a championship in LA.
Now think about 40 years ago, their last championship. It's not the case, but
Yeah.
if this is a story, 40 years ago, their last championship,
And the guy that hit
the
the
last
game winner was LeBron
person,
James.
no, the last person that the Lakers cut
Was
or
a guy
traded
named-
away was a guy named LeBron James.
I can see how that would be a big deal.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane.
Speaking of LeBron James, look what I got.
Yeah.
My brother surprised me with actually, you say what it is, because I don't know.
It's just a LeBron James basketball card. It's a premium stock, silver LeBron James backstage pass card that's graded by not PSA or it's a smaller company, but they graded it.
Pure.
Pure Graded X.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
pure graded X.
Yeah, so just a little card to put in your collection. I know you're a Lakers fan, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I gave Eric a card too.
Nice.
It's a
What'd you
custom Spurs card.
Feeling
I
generous.
forget who gave it to
bro,
me.
What?
Yeah,
This is incredible.
yeah.
The big three.
I know. When he
Yeah,
said,
bro, that's
The
tough.
championship won't be downtown with this.
Yeah. Yeah, just holding it up. Really cool
Bro.
card, 3D effect. It has the big three, Timmy, Manu, and Tony Parker.
The crazy part is, he said when they win the championship.
Yeah,
downtown.
we're winning the championship. But there was a picture.
That's
Let's
such
go
a
back to the
great
men's hockey team.
Oh, yeah,
Jack
yeah, yeah.
Hughes. There was a picture, man, and it had him. It was somebody's idea, like, hey, you should just replace your tooth instead of with a tooth, but with gold, and like gold from your
From his medal.
from your metal. And then they put it in. There was a picture of it. Let me see.
I was like, man, did they, like in real life? We're talking
No,
about AI.
it was AI. Jack Hughes.
Dang, that
That would be so
Yeah, yeah.
sick. Gold tooth.
Apparently, a lot of those medals were breaking Side note, while you're looking it up,
I think that
They
always
were-
happens though.
like they were disconnecting from the lanyards. I don't know if the gold is too heavy, if the
So this was the main picture. Like that's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely sick. Just blood and yeah, but dang it, I can't find that picture that someone
Yeah.
edited.
That would be pretty cool for him to do.
Bro, it was so cool. Anyways, shout out to Jack Hughes. Shout out to the men's and women's team. I had to get on Instagram yesterday actually. Megan Rapinoe, who plays for
US
she's retired, but she
soccer
was
team.
on the U.S. women's soccer team.
Low-key, dope.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Of women's Olympic soccer for the
She
US,
was
for sure.
she was so upset at the fact that they went to the White House and
Really?
yeah, and I just feel like, bro, we have to stop caring what other people are doing, and that's
Absolutely.
exactly what I commented. I have love for her. She's put on for America as well. She's one of the most talented, soccer players ever, not just women's or
Yeah.
female, but she's so talented.
Yeah.
But we have to stop caring what other people are doing. They
I
just
agree.
won a gold medal for the United States of America, and he right now is the president of the United States of America. So whether you agree with him or disagree with him, it's very common throughout history that if you win a gold medal or you win a championship, you go to the White House.
Yeah.
And for you to care so much about that and then talk mess about the United States men's hockey team
Yeah.
after they just did everything that they did just for going to the White House, like,
Especially being an Olympian and her being, I believe,
Yeah.
a gold medalist
Yeah.
twice.
I don't know.
I think she has two.
We got to stop caring about
Yeah.
what other people are doing.
I think
man.
she let her emotions kind of get the best of her in that moment, and she spoke out, which a lot of celebrities do, especially when it comes to politics.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
And I think it's important, right? We have the freedom of speech, and
Oh, for
speaking out
sure.
is important. But like, there's some things that it's just they wanted to go meet the president. If I win, I don't agree with stuff Trump does. But if
Yeah.
I win a gold medal, I'm going to the White House. I
Yeah.
am.
For a lot of people, the majority,
Yeah.
85% of Americans, that's a once in a lifetime
Yeah.
thing, whether you're an athlete or not.
And even for the staff in the White House, I feel like even if it's not for Trump, there's smaller rows in the White House, so I'd be super excited
Yeah.
to see people.
Very true.
So it's like,
100%.
Very true.
I get it.
You know
And,
what? Sorry, my bad. That's a super good point. I never thought about that. Imagine working at the White House and the Dream Team pulls up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson.
Trump every single day, and then you see the dream team.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
that's a solid point.
I think a good point that she made was during the video when the director of the FBI is on the phone with President Trump in the locker room with the U.S. with the U.S. hockey team. President Trump does say something along the lines of, and I gotta invite the women's team too because they won, and if I don't invite them, I'll get impeached, right? I can see where that can be like, because even when I heard it, I was like, oh, come on, bro. But
Oh, my bad.
that's
That was kind of funny.
I mean, it's funny.
Because
It's
him.
locker
Like,
room
of course
talk, right?
I think that's what I meant, yeah.
But it still doesn't, like, it shouldn't make you angry. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we got to stop caring so much about what's going on with other people. Like,
Yep.
we got to focus on ourselves.
Agreed.
It's not going to do anything but stress us out for unnecessary reasons.
100%.
We talked about the gold medal. There was something else I wanted to talk about.
Oh, they're trying to build a border wall in Big Bend. This game.
What? I was like,
Oh, I was like,
what?
no way.
They are trying to do that.
Really?
Yeah, they're trying to. So, Santa Elena Canyon, it's like this canyon where you can go. It's like Mexico, America, U.S.
Yeah.
You can ride canoes in there. There's like wild animals and everything. There's a big old wall that you can't really cross. Like people don't really cross through that part of the park because like it's treacherous and you can die. And they're literally trying to build a wall directly through that. I posted on my story, but it's it'll hurt like the wildlife over there. People that go canoe can't do it anymore. It'll hurt a lot for no reason too. Like there's no threats over there other than the animals.
It's in Big Bend?
It's in Big Bend.
Yeah, so what Eric's talking about is like they're trying to build a wall. The government, right?
Yeah.
The government's trying to build a wall or has brought up the fact of building a wall in Big Bend National Park where Texas and Mexico connect. And so it's a river that goes through
It's a canyon.
canyon. Pretty treacherous, not easy to cross, but they're trying to build a wall anyways to, protect the borders. And I'm all for protection of the borders, man, but that is, I feel like, a little excessive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So it says 160 miles of Big Bend and surrounding that will be gone. 20 miles of riverfront for the state park gone. Access to river trips in Colorado Canyon gone. Years of wildlife corridors for local wildlife, mountain lions, Mexican black bears, and other migration species gone. So like they take the
yeah.
park away from the people that it's they're
Yeah,
important.
that's one of those things that like humans just have to. Once you start affecting things that aren't humans, like bro, let's chill.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Speaking of Mexico, that went crazy.
Sure did.
Last week or the week?
They
No,
turned
it
that
was
thing
last
into
week.
a freaking episode of Queen of the South.
Yeah, there was a man. What's crazy is so I just had a closing 2 days ago, and it was for my buddy Miguel. I went to high school with Miguel. Shout out Miguel,
Nice.
and him and his girlfriend are living in Mexico right now for work, right?
Yep.
And he flew here for his closing, but it was the day before all of that stuff happened, and
Can he get back? Has he flown back?
I mean, he's at home right now, but he's gonna have to fly back. That's where his girlfriend's at.
Yeah.
So
No, that's what I meant. Like, has he
yeah,
flown back to Mexico?
no,
yet,
not
you
yet,
know?
not yet. Mexico City. So yeah, it's definitely a little better. It's not as crazy as the rest of Mexico, but yeah, there was a cartel, a high member of the cartel that was.
And he was the leader. He was the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. El Mincho.
He was the head of that cartel.
Oh,
He
of that
was like the
specific
next-
cartel.
Yeah.
Is it the I don't know if it's the Sinaloa.
Oh, I didn't know he was
no,
the leader.
Not the Sinaloa one. Their name is it's an acronym and it's 4 letters, and I can't remember what the 4 letters are. But he was the leader, and the crazy part is this was not an American
No.
military operation. It was
No,
a
no.
Mexican military operation. Went in there, took them out, and that cartel, well, they lit that city on fire. Literally.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely insane. So if
Yeah.
you're traveling to Mexico, I know my in-laws
don't
have.
if you're traveling to Mexico. That would be my advice.
Yeah, don't travel to Mexico. My in-laws actually have a cruise to Mexico, so I would be staying on that ship. I would not
For
be going off
sure.
doing any excursions or.
CJ&G.
CJ&G.
Does it say what it stands for?
Jalisco New Generation Cartel.
There it is. Crazy.
Yeah. So
I've always heard about it, but I've never even when we caught El Chapo, like wasn't nobody blowing stuff up. You know what I
If you
mean?
want to survive in Mexico, wear a Dragon Ball Z shirt because they love Dragon Ball Z. The cartel.
Really?
Really?
They'll legit not kill you if you're wearing Dragon Ball Z shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
If you go to Mexico, make sure you wear a Dragon Ball Z shirt or some type of gear. That is so interesting.
That's
But
who would make that comparison? Or
I don't know,
make
but
that
I
connection.
they would, yeah, I would be out there. Kame.
Bro, I would be full Super Saiyan in the middle
bro.
of the street. Ah!
Yeah.
Anytime they pull up on me,
Were you that kid? I made that video.
whatever. You remember that guy?
No, you don't need those.
You've never seen Jalen go Super Saiyan?
I don't know, maybe.
Bro, we gotta put a pause in this. And while we're gonna talk about something funny, I didn't want to bring it up. 'cause we
Wait.
moved on.
As you bring it up, we're talking about patriotic. We were talking about Mexico. I also want to bring up the fact that the Medal of Honor recipient. I don't know if I said that right. Recipient. There we go. That just got the Medal of Honor. That flew the helicopter to go do the mission to get Maduro. He was shot multiple times in the legs while flying a helicopter on the way there. Landed it, they got him, and flew back. All while
He
his.
flew back?
Yeah, yes.
He deserves more than one medal. I
Dude,
give him
absolutely.
a medal for every bullet. That's crazy.
Absolutely insane. Just a
Oh,
Man of America Medal of Honor recipient. I spelled that wrong.
bro.
Fly
This kid's hilarious.
helicopter. Wait, hold on. Let me.
All right, you go first.
I just want to show his picture. Maybe Eric can pull it up. His name is. Oh, that's not his name. Okay. Trump presents pilot in Venezuela operation with Medal of Honor. His name is Chief Warrant Officer Eric Slover. He did the dangerous raid in Venezuela and was shot multiple times in the legs. Dude, as he was out there getting the Medal of Honor, he was literally on his crutches, like keeping him up, because his legs were so shredded from the bullets or shrapnel or whatever. Shout out to him. Shout out to America. Shout out to the gold or the men and women's hockey team and everyone else that won gold. Cool. Shout out to y'all.
He's feeling so patriotic.
Yeah, I am. I love it. I love America, bro.
I knew he was gonna say it.
I
knew he was gonna say it. I knew it.
I love the United States.
So this kid. Oh, real quick before I play this video, just to make y'all laugh.
It is you.
No.
Oh,
That was good. You're getting funnier.
thank you.
Yeah. When Eric was talking about, oh, this is embarrassing. When he brought up them building the wall in Big Ben,
Yeah.
I like the reason I let y'all go back and forth and didn't say anything was because in my head I'm like, why are they trying to build a wall around that clock? And I'm 100% not joking. Bro, I was like, why would they put a wall through the middle of England? So then when I realized what y'all were talking about, bro,
Oh my God.
I just sat back. I was like, all right, I'm gonna let them have this.
He doesn't know where Guam is.
Bro, I'm so culturally and what's the word when you don't know where anything is on the map? Geographically, just uneducated.
Declined.
Incredibly.
All right,
So
go for
yeah,
it.
that's that moment. Also, what is a Mexican black bear? Like, I feel like black bears are black bears.
That'd be a good nickname for you.
It would, right? You see a Mexican black bear, he's like, hey, vato.
Yeah. Hey, fool.
You know
I'm
what I
going
mean?
to sleep.
Don't
Dang,
put-
bro,
hey,
that's racist. for
Don't
me
put
to
that
say.
wall there, fool.
Okay,
That's
let's
not racist.
Let's cut that out.
We're good at accents, and we live in San Antonio. It's our part of our culture.
Yeah.
Hombre.
My wife is Mexican.
There you go. Her last name's Green. So,
I gave her my last name.
well, should have let her keep it.
Jess Verde.
What was her last name before?
Lerma.
There it is. I forgot. All right, this is Jalen,
Okay.
and I'm gonna just let him.
What's up, YouTube?
I want you to know also that this is not a bit.
This is like
This is not a joke.
This is
kid
early YouTube.
Very early YouTube. I think this is a repost of the original.
Okay.
I don't know. This is 14 years ago, so close enough.
This is something that's been on my heart for a long time. And, all I ever wanted to be in life was a Super Saiyan.
You know what Super Saiyan is?
Ever
Yeah,
since
yeah,
I was
yeah.
a kid, I used to always look up to Goku and Vegeta, Gohan. I used to just look at them and just wonder, like, how come I'm just a human being? I'm so worthless. Oh, what can I do? I can run. I can jump.
Very
I can
low
flip.
self-esteem.
And it's just like we are so limited as human beings. And I just feel like when I see superheroes, why can't we be that exciting? And
we gotta
that
find him.
awesome?
Like where he's at now?
Yeah.
Bro, get out of my head, dog. After this video, I was about to bring that up. I was like, hey, either next week or like soon, we should pull up as much
We gotta
information
find him, yeah.
about where he's at now in life and see if he's still going Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Have
yeah.
to. Have to. All right.
If I'm late for
You get the point. He wants to be a Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
This video
and this is real.
Bro,
He's-
this is
How long is the video?
it's like 5 minutes.
And he's talking about how bad he wants to be Super Saiyan the whole time.
He's not just talking about it.
You gonna tell me that was fake? No, it wasn't fake. He channeled that energy from within, and he believed, and he channeled that energy through the creation of his mind, of what his mind believed, and what he spoke into existence.
Feel it?
Of the
Feel
power
it?
to
All right,
open up
so-
to Super Saiyan. I might turn full Super Saiyan, or you might just see a glimpse of it, of that power.
You ready, bro?
But this is my first attempt. I'm gonna turn the music on. Super Saiyan 3 Goku theme.
Also, this episode in real life is undefeated. The Super Saiyan 3, where he goes Super Saiyan 3, so undefeated.
All right.
And the music is also very legit. It'll make you feel like you're going Super Saiyan. Bro. Hold on. I'm going to try to keep it together while you watch.
All right.
Sound like he about to freestyle. All right.
I'm so intrigued right now.
Bro. Hold on.
I do remember it being this long.
Hold on.
Where are his parents? I can imagine my mom being like, "Shut up."
Shirt comes off, brother. Remember when I used to flex like that?
Yeah. With that veins about to pop.
You get the point.
At the end, it's like,
What?
you can be serious.
Wait. Oh, stop. I was trying to get to the end. Hold on. Last part. You gotta hear how he ends it. You gotta hear how
Is this
he
his,
ends
is
it.
that his YouTube channel?
I don't know. I think this might be a video. A repost of the original.
Is there any chance this is real?
Hear this.
My name is Jalen, and I am a Super Saiyan.
Dog. I couldn't even remember that came out.
Eric said like a government experiment.
What do you think?
I want to know what he's doing.
Right? Hey, did you ever see the videos where people would edit it and turn him into a Super Saiyan? Yeah. It's so good.
Jalen,
Super
Saiyan.
2026.
The story of Super Saiyan Jalen. That's so good.
They edited it. I think they give him the hair too at the end.
I think I found him.
No way.
Jalen the Saiyan, known for Super Saiyan.
Oh man, that was a good little tangent. I'm sweating.
Oh, the page doesn't exist anymore.
His page?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's him though now.
That's definitely him. Wow, he's got the hair and everything. Oh, what is that?
That's
say?
the real Super Saiyan Jalen.
I can go to TikTok right now and see if his page is still active. Bear with us, folks. We're reliving some.
Yeah, this is crazy. I'm just very intrigued.
Bro, yeah, he's what is it? The real Super Saiyan Jalen?
The real Super Saiyan Jalen. Yep.
There he is. How many followers does he have? 2,000 followers. Is he still active? He's very much so active. He just posted
Dude,
last month.
maybe message him.
All right.
Yeah, message him and
Do you want to come on our podcast?
yeah,
Hey, I'm trying to be Super Saiyan. I heard you gotta go to.
yeah.
Bro,
Oh, maybe like getting him to teach us.
how to be Super Saiyan?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so down.
I
One
think
week
that'd be
ago,
fun.
Super Saiyan Jalen.
Today's my birthday, so I just wanted to give
Oh, tell him happy birthday.
special gift to
Happy belated, bro.
Yeah, happy belated. Hey, shout out to Jalen. Cool. We've talked about it a lot on this podcast. Anything else you want to touch on?
Yeah, man, let's give him a That Ain't It, Chief. We can't.
Okay.
We can't do an episode.
Yeah, yeah. I posted that I was relaxing the other day watching the Spurs game after.
I did see that.
Yeah,
after
and
a
like
long day of work.
9 comments where people were like, "I'm sending you socks. I'm getting new socks, bro."
No way.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. I'm sending socks, bro. Leave me and my holy socks alone, bro. If they still go on my feet, I think I got some more.
Bro,
I do.
he does. Y'all can't see. Well, y'all are about to. Holes in the socks, brother.
Yeah.
Holes plural.
You put it over your head in my house.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie with you. No, what is it?
Eric said, bro, you could put that over your head and rob a house.
Yeah, bro, you really could. Dog.
Yeah, bro. Look. That ain't it for some people, but for me it is. And, you know,
I don't think you understand what That Ain't It, Chief segment is about. Because that ain't it, Chief.
it is.
No, it ain't.
For me it is. For some it's not. You don't have no socks with holes?
None.
Okay.
Now, I will say I used to be very bad about that.
Okay.
We used to walk around like you with the Swiss feet. That's what we call that, the Swiss feet. You know why?
Yeah, Swiss cheese.
All right, cool. Let's make sure.
Give your that in and I'll get a real one.
No, you don't get to do another one. That was it. That was it. We're gonna leave it there.
Okay.
Only thing we didn't talk about this morning was the absence of our brother,
Oh, yeah.
who would usually be sitting to James's left. You're right. He's at work right now handling some business. That ain't it, Chief. He doesn't know that I was gonna use this at all. But when he sees it, he'll laugh. That ain't it, Chief, is Sammy's car. Because it's not built for people our size. He had me run an errand in his car, and my knee's a little messed up, so I'm gonna try to not hurt myself while I do that. But even with moving his seat back, I had to drive like this.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
You don't need to tell me to do anything. First of all, worry about what you got going on.
That could be another conspiracy theory.
100%, because you notice how my hand wasn't even on my phone.
Yeah, it didn't even say Siri.
Nothing, not at all. Just started talking to me. Yeah, we'll talk about that conspiracy night.
Or if there's a
That ain't it, Chief. That's it. I had to drive Sammy's car like this for an hour and a half.
Yeah, me and Justin got in a car accident one time.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's what it reminded you of. That's
Yeah.
how my knees looked after, yeah.
me and Justin we were driving on 1604 here in San Antonio, and this car, it was like a expedition, or was it some type of big SUV?
I think it was an expedition.
Yeah, came to a complete stop at a guess. Yeah, if you said green light, absolutely. Came to a complete stop at a green light.
Like full
And
stop.
So
Full
you know when a car stops, it's like, so of course and when all the were done, it like landed on the front of our car. I mean, this is excessive, but it landed on the front.
Nah, I wouldn't
part of the
call it
car.
excessive. That's a pretty accurate representation
It
of
was,
what happened.
yeah,
It was really bad.
it was insane. And Justin's knees were like dang near in the windshield.
in my chin, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and then my finger like went all the way back. This one went all the way back because it was in the steering wheel. And
Yeah.
then I think I hit my chin or something. There was no blood, nothing crazy like that, but I was rocked.
yeah, if you saw the car after, you would probably assume they were dead.
Yeah, and
'Cause
then
it was that bad.
it was like a scene from a movie.
It really
dude.
was.
The passenger gets out of the car, and she's moving like this. She has a neck brace on. I'm like, out of all the people we hit, bro, somebody with a neck brace. What is going
Bro,
on?
for real.
She's like,
She had just come from an accident.
yeah, literally. Yeah, and we're like, why did you stop at a green light? She was like, oh, there was a dog or something
I
like that,
saw a
right?
dog,
I saw
yeah.
a dog. And I guess the insurance did what the insurance did, or maybe the police did what they did. I don't really remember. We were young. But
There was no dog.
there was no dog, not on the cameras, nowhere. We didn't see a dog. We were like, okay, you saw a dog. Where's the dog? Not under the car. Like,
In her imagination.
I guess, yeah. And so we were not at fault, even though we hit her. We were not at fault. Justin's legs were all the way in the windshield, which was crazy.
awful.
And yeah, that's what that reminded me of. Anyways, yeah, that's. Anything else you want to touch
That
on?
wasn't it for that lady.
We touched on Mexico. We touched on gold medals. We touched on
That wall that's gonna go through the middle
the
of London.
wall that's going to go around London. Yeah. We talked about how Guam is a country. We talked about
Yeah,
Alexander
this episode
Hamilton.
made me look really stupid.
That's you're not stupid.
Let's not air this.
As long as
I
you learn
did.
something.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Mexican black bear speak Spanish.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I think that's it.
You gotta be on an episode at least
Yeah.
once. He's
I know Eric's funny. He
he's
said
in comic relief.
when he said you could rob a house with your sock. Bro. Anything else you want to touch on?
Nah, brother, that's it. Thanks for
that's
the
it,
coffee
man.
this morning.
Yeah. Black.
Well, guys, as usual, took me a second, but I realized it. As usual, you know what? I'll give it to you. It's the last day of Black History Month.
It is. Are you allowing me?
One time, brother. Put it up. Yes, sir. Last day of Black History Month. As usual, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week. All three of us will be here. So that'll be fun.
Yep.
And as always, tap in, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
All the good stuff.
And we'll see y'all
And
next
wish
week.
me luck on this half marathon tomorrow. We'll see y'all
Next week.
time. Peace.